Hello there, Cancer, and welcome to your Oracle messages. Cancer, Spirit says your heart's softness is your superpower. So it's okay to be tender with yourself. In fact, that's the secret, is to honor the tenderness within. And yes, my cat Lenny has joined the reading. And I think it's a little fitting because, if you don't know, cats do offer healing and comfort. Anyhow, let's see what else is going on here and what Spirit wants you to know when it comes to your oracle messages for Cancer in Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer, well, look at this. Feel good about knowing you are right where Spirit needs you to be. And this may not be easy all the time. In fact, it can really challenge you. But Spirit is watching you, watching your back here. So there's no need to question where you need to be. You're right where Spirit wants you to be. So let's get a little bit more about this for Cancer. You're right where Spirit needs you to be. That's a very comforting, confirming message for you. All right, let's see what else. Prepare for a new love connection that matches your worth. Now, put this in your situation. This could be absolutely in the love department or perhaps some type of personal or professional pursuit that is a great fulfillment. But yes, you may really resonate with feeling or connecting with someone that you feel you can entrust your tender side with, and vice versa, right? So something is playing out where there's an unfolding of a deepening love connection or a new one. Something has transformed in the matters of the heart. And remember, Spirit says your heart's softness is your superpower. The scrolls for you are unfolding, and you may want to watch your scrolls reading. I posted those last week. Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know, Cancer. I do get water sign coming through. Cancer, you are in a place where you are transmuting resistance of pain, change, anything that felt like it had maybe a hold on you. And it no longer has a hold on you. There's something that is ripening at the right time. You're in a sacred process of self-actualization. So this is a mystery because you don't even know what is blossoming within your own self, because something had to come to an end here, or something, oh, I'll say maybe not an end, but an inevitable change, right? So it's almost like you've taken something where, yes, maybe at one time, or maybe some of you currently, you're feeling a little resistance. But the more you let go and allow it to be, the more comfortable you're going to feel with Spirit here. Let's get a little bit more about this. I sense water sign and air sign coming through. I want a little bit more with these for Cancer. So this is about alignment too. This is destiny unfolding. And you're right where Spirit wants you to be. I mean, look at that. You're right where Spirit needs you to be to prepare for a new fulfillment. And for a lot of you, yes, you will definitely resonate with a love connection in a way that honors you and your worth. The heartbreak was preparation for greater love later. All is healing. Now, I'm just going to emphasize this because some of you, this doesn't necessarily have to be a heartbreak in matters of the heart here when it comes to a relationship, but a lot of you resonate with that. But some of you, this has to do with something about your purpose, something that is very meaningful for you. So yes, we've got the Three of Swords here. We've gone through the period of separation, being separate from that which we honored and loved at one time, or maybe we continue to love it, but it is changing forms. And that's what Spirit is telling you. Something is transmuting and changing. And this heartbreak, it almost had to happen to crack open the shell around you that no longer fits. And so you're finding a new shell, right? You're the sign of the crab. And I don't know why I'm getting that hermit crab. Maybe you're feeling like a hermit. I know I am. Anyhow, and there could be something about rehoming, but feeling right at home. And what I mean is that you your soul has grown so massive over maybe something that doesn't seem on the surface like it's been massive, but these inner shifts bring those outer blessings for you. Okay, let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. Okay, look again. It's a hidden blessing. Let's see if Spirit will give us a clue about this, because there may be something, yes, that is still hard to accept until we get to the other side, you know. That always happens. Just try to go back and remember where maybe there was an uncomfortable time in your life, and through strength, through maybe prayer or faith, everything worked out. It all made sense. Let's get a little bit more about, look again, it's a hidden blessing. We got the strength card here. Okay. This is giving you more strength in your mind, more endurance too. And the other thing is you're coming through as this lion. And the lion is in this place where we've mastered some type of shift within ourself and another. So Spirit is saying, yes, it's uncomfortable, but you're being guided by Spirit right now. And you will have, if not yet, I feel that you do, there's something going on with having unexpected support. So just pay attention to family members, friends, and heck, maybe from somebody from the past, perhaps, to offer you some type of aid. But what I see here is, you know, this time where Spirit wants you to allow a tender touch to be your strength right now. And that may mean that you have to have a tender touch with yourself. Not all is what it seems. And with the strength card, you know, there's this thing about endurance and mind over matter. And when you strengthen that mind, and I know it can be hard, trust me, Cancer, I know you'll get through it though, because there's something that you're claiming. There's something in your destiny's scroll, in your soul's blueprint, that you've already reached this level, right? And so it's just going to keep unfolding and unfolding. Now, I want to get a little bit more. We got air sign and we got Leo coming through with the strength card. I want more about this strength card for Cancer here. You're gonna have support here. Yeah, look for something or someone too. Yes, change is in the air. Change is in the air. You might be feeling really alone in something here. Oh my goodness, this is it. Look again, it's a hidden blessing. There's going to be some type of new avenue or someone that's going to deliver some type of either information or deliverance of some type of aid here. And it has to do with resources as well. Now, if you've been feeling restricted, not only by maybe feeling alone in something, but maybe materially here, there's some type of rebalancing happening here with the Knight of Swords. Now, there's something strong too where Spirit is saying there's going to have to be some kind of strength and focus here. Focus on recovery, focus on the strengths. Okay, you're flipping the script here. You're flipping the script. If things have been in like feeling dire here, keep looking at the blessings, because when you do that, something that is hidden will reveal itself to you. Right, Lenny? Yes. Let's see what else. Oh my goodness, he's going to be addicted to this petting here. Hang on, Lenny. We got to get another card here for Cancer. Five of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. We're waiting. We're waiting for something here. Are we preparing for something here? What is going on here? Because there's something here like we're waiting for something. So Cancer, there may be something here where Spirit is saying, okay, on the surface, don't get too hooked up. I know it can be easy. We might be feeling things aren't changing, but they are. The time of harvest is coming here. Look at that basket. There's plenty full here. So this Five of Wands, there's a challenge that has made you more experienced, more better off actually here. Your time also did not go wasted. We got the Five of Cups and the Five of Wands here. Fives bring changes. They do bring some challenging changes, but it's all how we take it. I want a little bit more with that Five of Wands. You have fire sign and earth sign coming through. You've risen. The future glows. Okay. You've invested right. Something that you've invested, maybe it's been a while, but something that you have been tending to, something that you have been investing. Spirit is saying the time for you to harvest will be soon. And yes, you have risen. So there may be a battle or conflict here where we don't feel so fruitful in life. We might not feel like we are capable or able to bear some type of fruit in life here, right? Your resources, your managing of time, your experiences of life, all goes into the escrow of your life's account. Let's see what else is going on. So you really are at the star card energy, Cancer. And with that, it does bring some loneliness because you're having to create an inner garden here and keeping that protected. And that's what I feel that you're doing too. It's almost like I see the Star card with the Seven of Pentacles here. We're keeping something protected here. Okay. Don't give in to doubts. Don't give in to a past cycle or something that might be going on here. Now, some of you, there may be some dishonesty at play, so you're just going to have to maybe figure this out when it comes to others. But there is something that Spirit is saying, if it's draining you, you've got to pull back. Look, something is turning toxic with that Five of Wands. That's a card of drama, conflict, feeling like we're having to compete. Some of you, this could be a person that's really dramatic. Not all of you, because your future fortune is poetic. It may not seem like things are going to be lining up right, but there will be some type of justice. Especially what we've been pouring into and what we've been getting, right? But Spirit is reminding you of something here. It doesn't have to be this hard. In fact, there may be something here too where you're breaking a pattern of things having to be so hard. Now, the heartbreak is preparation for a greater love later. All is healing. In fact, you're meant to take time too to explore your strengths right now. What else? Because what I feel is you've already figured out what has been, weak. And it's not really, a bad thing, because we all have good and bad, positive, negative, weak, and strengths. But it's like accepting things and being this place of acceptance and honoring it is where our weakness becomes our wisdom, because we know our extremes as well. And instead of feeling like life is a beast, we are riding the beast. We've mastered the beast. What you were once scared of, you're no longer scared of. It's also wanting your own tender touch. Because think of how much courage it would take for that lion to receive a tender touch when it's not used to it. See, mastering and becoming masterful here. The unseen realm is shifting things in your favor. Okay, I'm just going to point this out. There may be one or two allies, unexpected support coming your way. Believe this. Know this. The unseen is shifting things in your favor. The Nine of Swords is a card of nightmare here. Anxiety, it can be hard. But your job is to stay true here, to know that you're riding the beast of life. Life is not riding you. Sometimes it feels like that, I know. I know. And sometimes we do need to be carried as well, and it's okay. Because you are meant to feel a part of you capable and safe to surrender, to not have to be so strong all the time either. You're high quality. Let them go. Better is on its way. Look at the Five of Wands. We might be feeling a little bit confused, conflicted about who and what is right for us. You are high quality. Let them go. Now, if there is a sense of feeling competitive, that's the deception there. How can you be in a place of feeling that you have to compete when you are already something and someone that there is no competing with? There just isn't. Look at this abundance. You're high quality. Let them go. Let something go here. You receive what others cannot. Honor your divine downloads. Sometimes Spirit puts you in a holding tank here. That's what I call it, the holding tank. Spirit's holding tank. To quiet the noise, to see what's going on that could pull you away from your divine downloads, because your divine downloads are important when it comes to stability as well in the material realm. And I know you know this. Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. Your tears have been enough. Peace is returning. Spirit sees and witnesses the tears that you shed. Or maybe the tears that you want to shed. I hope that you do allow it to shed, because there's nothing more powerful than allowing yourself that personal release and surrender. Remember, I was talking about something happening here in a sense of justice. That's what I see this Knight of Swords doing. We're getting things corrected, or in a way that can be fair. And it's not just about fair. There's something that you actually have an advantage over here, right? Look again, it's a hidden blessing. Some of you, this hidden blessing is that this could have cost you a lot more than what you think it already cost you, whether it was your energy or a mixture of your energy and your resources. So you're finding out something too when it comes to the connections that you know you can grow and thrive with, and connections that really deplete you and your pocketbook. Because somehow, some way, it's all tying in together here. Peace is returning. Let's get more too. Okay, it's interesting because you do have a fulfillment here, but it is getting the mind focused on priorities. There's other things that are going on. Spirit is saying, let's see, prioritize things over love for now. It will be worth it. So it's like, we're just taking charge of a situation. We're not going to, and I'm not saying that you are, but when you're feeling ready, Spirit is saying you have more than enough endurance and strength and some type of facts or some type of knowledge to ride with here to cut through maybe confusion here or things that could be in the way. Let's see if we can a little bit of clue about prioritizing things over love for now, or maybe a relationship that we just can't, maybe get to a place where we want it. So that means that there's something else that's calling your attention. Might be time to connect with other people here. It's really interesting. The time is right for connecting with others. Yeah, your intensity is alluring. Ooh, you're finding out something about yourself here. So it's like connecting with others in a different way. So prioritize maybe over some type of relationship, right? Maybe it's a love thing or a friendship or something that just really took a lot out of you. And Spirit is saying, it's not that you have to ignore it if that feels uncomfortable right now, but it is just taking your mind off of it. So if it means spending time with other people or putting it out there that you're ready for new connections that match your worth, then that's what you're going to get. Archangel Michael is right by your side here with the Knight of Swords. You're breaking free from a limiting space here. They know you are eagle spirit when they are feeling like a pigeon here. Your intensity is alluring, and it's time for you to find out how much your intensity is alluring, because it's attractive. Okay, we've got cat feet here. What you do holds rare integrity, and money flow is returning. And what I love about this Five of Pentacles, because the Five of Pentacles means, yes, we've taken a hit, or there may be something where we have to give into leaner times, but there is some type of blessing even in those lean times. I just see Six of Pentacles with this, where you are set up here for some type of return, resources, support. And yes, maybe a sense of getting back into integrity with your money or other relationships that are important to you. Look at that. See how the money is coming through the windows or that window? Because a lot of you, there's something that you've been working so hard at, and that also has been a heartbreak, not just a relationship here with someone. Okay, let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. I knew it. I knew it. This is just more confirmation. I got this right at the beginning here. I feel two important people here, but also the unseen. Spiritual aid is accelerating. Stay alert to the signs. Now, remember this whole thing about prioritize things over love for now. It will be worth it. Or prioritize over something that we're trying to hang on to, or whatever it is. I'm not trying to make it feel bad. But there is something where Spirit is saying you've got to stay alert and see the signs, because this is spiritual aid. Now you got 3 eyes coming out here. Look at that third eye. Third eye activation. Reclaiming your power. Reclaiming your mind. Create rhythm where the gaps live. This is, if there's been that space, that heartbreak, this is where you make room for something new, so that weeds of stress and anxiety about the past don't grow back. This is where you're pulling the plug on the past. Because these 9 of Swords, this is the what if. Oh my God, did I do the right thing? Haunted by past actions. No longer. You're pulling them out because you're a professional life gardener here, in a sense, of your own garden of life. And you're pulling out the weeds and you're taking your harvest. And you're doing it without guilt, because a lot of you, this might be about guilt too. But where you provide a new rhythm, and maybe it's listening to meditation at nighttime, or where you find you get to a place where you start to get bombarded by stress, then that's where you ride the beast. Take over. And I know at some times when we're feeling so even weak at our own point, it can be so hard to be the only one, it seems to be the strong one in the situation. But you've got what it takes here. Now, be on the lookout too for friends, maybe a new hobby, maybe some type of new distraction, a healthy new distraction. It's going to be important here, because Spirit wants you to be in this place of not just rising, but appreciating where you have risen. Remember, real love is not hurtful or a constant struggle. Now, that is true. That is true. When we feel that we are in some type of turmoil, that's when we know we're pulling the plug on what is affecting us and draining us. That's a constant struggle. Okay, let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. So this is a clue on this path and the signs here. Yeah, the 5 of Pentacles, I feel with the 5 of Pentacles and that 3 of Swords card that I'm picking up, we are feeling that we've had to start over. Let's get more about this. Restart is not a setback. That's that 7 of Pentacles here. Your time hasn't been wasted. Born of Spirit, tried by fire, you endure. This is your Phoenix rising. You're radiating like starlight, seen and felt. You're on the rise, Cancer. There's something about alignment and you being seen in a way where you're not just seen, you're felt. And others are noticing something about you. So just keep doing it. This is Star card. I mean, you really are lined up here to your own self-actualization. I mean, my God. I mean, this is Phoenix rising here. You've turned that fire and transmuted it into your destiny. What else? Temperance, nice. Yay, restoration. Perfect timing. Okay, this is it. You're right where Spirit needs you to be for your downloads, for your restoration. Also, Temperance is asking you to bide your time for better results too. You've arrived. Now let's see what the formula is happening here with the alchemist here with the temperance. What's happening here with temperance for Cancer? This is inner shifts turning into outer blessings, Cancer. This is also a card of signifying restoration is coming to completion. This is also a union too, bringing opposites together. Okay, things will soon take a positive turn. Remain patient, and Spirit wants you to really be easy on yourself. Maybe even more easier than you ever have been. You're deeply seen even if you don't know it. There's something that Spirit says, maybe you don't get the applause that you deserve, the recognition that you deserve, the awards that you deserve, but you deserve it. And you are seen. You are seen. And it will only be a matter of time before the unseen, including you, becomes seen. And not only seen, but felt. The universe knows what's best for you. Sometimes we think we know what's best for us. I know I do it at times, and then I go, well, okay, maybe I don't. You know? The universe knows what's best for you. Let's get more about that. Because you are coming into a place of greater ability to nurture yourself, some type of safety in your home environment, your family environment. I guess that's the same. The universe knows what's best for you, Cancer. Eight of Wands. Okay, yes, spiritual acceleration. There's signs. There's going to be some type of acceleration. Your job is to go with it. You'll have opportunities coming your way. Eight of Wands brings a lot of excitement. There could be travel, but this is a burst of energy. Now, when you start to feel that burst of energy within yourself, know that is Spirit working through you. Wow, look at that. The universe knows what's best for you. I see those wands coming directly from the universe. Look at that. It's coming from the sun. It's coming from the heavens here to give you more seeds in life, because you have been chosen because you know how to produce good seeds, good fruit in life. Take that in for a moment. Take that in for a moment, Cancer. When you don't feel so good. I know I'm having to work around my cat here, but he actually was whining at the door. I tried to start the reading without him, but I figured, hey, well, he wants to come in, and he's the boss. Divine intervention. Okay, this is some type of stagnation has broken up, or it will. Now, I feel this is really tied into the Eight of Wands here. The universe knows what's best for you. Some type of shakeup, breakup of some type. So I definitely need to get a little bit more about this, because the Tower brings a sudden event, a sudden change. What is this? Let's see what Spirit will give us about this Tower for you. This could be that epiphany too. Wow. You're finding out something is just not grand. You may have found this out, or you might find this out, Cancer, about someone or something here where, you got that message about your high quality. Let them go. Better is on its way. Yeah, their love is cheap. And there may be something that maybe the foundation of something was just cheap in general, right? And look, if we're going to build cheap, well, is it going to last? No. So either their love is cheap, or a foundation is not suited for you, because you are emperor or empress. You are the heir to your royalties here. Now, you're getting right too, Cancer. Some of you are going to get it. Whoops. Some of you, it's like a second chance at building your long-term investments, your savings. Some of you are going to get a second chance at rebuilding a family and home life. I mean, it could be a combination. Okay, Lenny, come on. All right, now let's see what else for you. I've got to keep an eye on Lenny. He might hit the equipment. I was talking about the Empress. Well, this is close enough. Queen of Pentacles. Something is worth protecting and preserving here. And we were just talking about you being the heir to your royalties here. Cancer, I'm not joking. Now, royalties in your mind, and each person's mind is going to be different, but it's not what you think it is. Yes, there's a proven path for you. Yes, you have experience. Yes, you're coming into a place of more stability, foundation, and money, and more assured of your own protection, privacy, and boundaries. This is us getting our money right too. This is us feeling good in our own skin too. I mean, we have this thing, whether you're male or female, that your energy is alluring. So take practical steps right now, okay? Based on what you see in your circumstances, but don't allow the circumstances to take too much control here, because you're just working one, okay, think of it like one day at a time is really you working with spirit, weaving this dream, this security, one moment at a time here too. You're being set up for a really good position here to feel good and confident with yourself, and also to be available for those that resonate with this, with that love connection, because it will be worth it. Seven of Pentacles, you're coming out of a time where you felt, there was a lot that you had to sacrifice. I know. I'm really sorry about Lenny. Oh my God. Let me see if I can get him to just kind of come over here. I wish I could have a channel with just like my cats. Maybe someday. But right now, I don't have that time. All right, let's see what else for Cancer. Cancer, the moon is here. And you're right at home here too. Pisces is showing up with the moon. This is about dreams. And this really is about enduring something that, it is not so comfortable, right? Now, this deception too, this could be, things or people could be still a mystery here. Let's get more about the moon for you. You're going to have a new start. Cancer, look, it's a hidden blessing here. Keep looking. Your dreams, there's something going on beneath the surface. And yes, things are a mystery, but there is something that's going to make you feel really good and secure. I'm telling you. With the pentacles showing up here, you're going to have something that's going to make you feel very strong and secure with the Ace of Pentacles. Your health too. I feel a lot of you that have been suffering something in the health department, you're going to get your energy back, but you're also going to get something with your money. Something is going to come out in a best possible way when it comes to a new resource, some type of foundation, something that you can see grow here. Let's see what else. Yeah, their downgrade is their karma. Yours is peace. And the wait ripens into a blessing. Oh my God, this is it. Look at this. You're having to wait for that moon cycle for it to turn into day, right? Wow. You're flipping the script, and there's 2 cups here. Here's the Ace of Pentacles. This is what you deserve. Yes, it's not easy to know that maybe someone or others chose a different way, but yours is coming in a way that's going to bless you in a way that feels like a legacy. A lot of you are sitting on a legacy right now. Okay, now I'm just going to have to really just figure out my cat situation here, you guys. So just let me pause this for a second and straighten the cards out. All right, Cancer. I try to straighten the cards out a little bit. And of course, I forgot to let my cat out. So he's off of the table. He may jump up here, but I think we're almost done with your reading anyways. This, speak the universe. Oh, wow. Speak the universe hears. You were meant to be heard. There's something about you being in a position where Spirit is putting you in some type of light here for others to feel affected by, because that's how powerful you are. And your voice is manifesting things. So the universe hears you, Cancer, because you've done lifetimes, I feel, or if you don't feel like you've done lifetimes, you've done a tremendous amount of soul growth that the universe can't help but hear you because you've risen so high in your frequency that that's where the universe meets you. That's where you know the heavens truly honor you and knows what's best for you. So carry on. Keep doing your thing and know you have not wasted a single day or time. You've done exactly what you were meant to do. Let's see what else. Yeah, walk away from those things that feel like it's just draining you and your resources. Sometimes we do have to make little sacrifices right now for those long-term gains. But everything is evolving the way that it needs to, and you're going towards the sun. That's called success. That's called happiness. That's called healing. See, we're abandoning situations that aren't really ours anymore. Eight of Cups is water sign coming through, and we have victory. This is you on the other side. Oh my gosh, look at that. The universe knows what's best for you. You are meant to be heard. You're meant to have victory. You're meant to be seen here. Everything is unfolding the way it needs to. The moment you know that you have already won. So stand true and proud in this place of knowing you're going to be the victorious one out of the situation. Now with the Six of Wands, there could be promotions headed your way. I see money increasing here. You having influence here. And it's cool too, because you come out of the Five of Wands, which is that card of battle, but see, you've won. And here's my cat making his way back. Just like you made your way back. You found your way back. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is my fault, Cancers. I'm so sorry. Let me see if there's anything else. Yeah, there's going to be more. Lenny, just hold on. Actually, Lenny might need to come up here. We got the Judgment here. Yes, this is your awakening. You're no longer bound to these. Oh my God. See, this is your awakening. This is your resurrection. And this is your new lease on life because you did what you knew was right. There is some type of aid coming your way. Cancer, Spirit has heard you. You're also awakening to something very powerful about your life's calling, your life's purpose. And I guess Lenny just wants to be back here. Yeah, Spirit is saying, stay hopeful and positive. You've got new prospects and rewards coming your way. And there is some type of adventure if you're willing to do this, right? Because the Three of Wands is saying there's expansion already happening. You've expanded. Now stay optimistic. Hold the space for optimism here. Woo, Queen of Wands. We're just talking about optimism, being bold, being in, what was that card? And your intensity is alluring. This is Queen of Wands. Okay, so Queen of Wands is drawing in someone too. So you're drawing in someone here, Cancer. Someone may have fire placements in their chart, but you also may exude a lot of fire sign too. This is your resurrection. This is affirming who and what you are, and there's either you or someone, you're going after exactly who and what you want. So you've hit a level of achievement here. Yeah, because Spirit is saying you're figuring out a formula. There's some type of formula that you're working through the unseen and the seen. And this is going to help not only build you up, but it's going to help build your savings account up too. Two of Coins. This is a card where we are having to adapt to the changes, right? And being playful, multitasking here. Now this is connected to that Knight of the Knight of Swords here. So just maintain a sense of playfulness here. But this is also about priorities too. Let's get a little bit more with this two. This is a balancing act. Okay, Spirit is saying this is like that tightrope. I was talking about a tightrope on another reading here, and this is exactly it. I actually see it with that other star card. But anyhow, true love is on the way. There's some type of fulfillment. Have trust. Spirit knows you're having to, take on these changes. But there's no change that you can't handle. Just continue to have trust here. Okay. Oh, hold on. What's going on? Spirit is wanting me to get another card, I guess, out of this Two of Pentacles. Hold on, Cancer. Cancer? Okay. There actually may be something about relocating. I was getting something about that Hermit card of rehoming or something. So, if some of you have been thinking about making a change, it may be a great time. Relocating is favorable, or getting out more is favorable. So take what resonates for you, a change of scenery, or literally maybe a change of residence here. So just take that if it resonates. What else? Your perseverance and hard work is paying off, Cancer. It may not seem like it, but there is something about sacred ones right now are being in a place of a holding tank for some reason, but there is something that is going to pop off and pay off. I mean, I feel like this is exactly what the divine is doing. Tired of having Cancer be held in that holding tank. Maybe it was, whatever tank it was, I don't know, but this is the release. And this is how your future fortune is poetic. Things that just kind of break down or happen, and you see it in a way that's not negative. You go, oh my God, that's for me. That's giving you room. That's giving you freedom. That's how you know spiritual acceleration and spiritual aids are working for you. All right, now that is it for that. Before we end the reading, let's find out what Spirit is bringing you, Cancer. And Cancer, I do have a little message from Snow Leopard Spirit for you, but let's find out what Spirit is bringing you. One of the things that Spirit is bringing you that you can look forward to. Reconciling. This is the Judgment card, and that money flow returning, having true love. It's like really reconciling things within yourself, within relationships. So yes, Spirit is giving you a reconciliation, a second chance on new terms, terms that feel suited and right for you, where it doesn't feel so pressure or restrictive or even frustrating. Now, Cancer, Snow Leopard says that your soft heart does not weaken you. It makes you untouchable in ways the world cannot see. I hope that this was helpful for you. Again, I apologize for my cat. Anyhow, love and light. Take care.